Hi, it's Case. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or messages. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection. Energies up. I previously shuffled and pulled for time because I've got to get me steps in. Okay, let's bring out the domino of the day. Okay, it fell this way. So I use my cardio back up to the deck. Namaste, my Phoenicians, come in. Who's in here? Nana, cash in. Hey! And it's also Tuan Kush's birthday, I believe today. Happy birthday. The domino of the day is a 5 blank. This is the energy of the Hierophant and the Fool. This is about you taking a leadership role, stepping into a new way of being, a new way of doing, a new way of seeing, my Phoenician. This is about you having taken opportunities that have come your way, seized the day, caught the end that she's naive, and moved into a more authoritative standpoint in your own life. The energy of the 5 brings into mind, let me get my lights on, brings into mind the keyword security. This is about your foundation, my Phoenician. At this moment in time, some of you are feeling as though your foundation is still being threatened. But your future self knows that it's assured. You create the environment that you grow into, my Phoenician. Remember that. The energy of the Fool speaks about you having used your potential to create opportunities in your life. These new beginnings have brought in boundaries, big shaboinking boundaries, being able to speak your truth. Hey, Kelly P. Wagwan. Come in, my Phoenicians, come in. The energy of the Fool keeps drawing my attention. This is about you having taken risks in order to achieve a greater understanding and a stronger foothold in your own life. I must also take this minute to say something, my Phoenicians. I do give readings, but I will not give readings to people that my spirit tells me to stand back and wait. Anybody that's gotten a reading from me has had it within 24 hours. If my spirit doesn't move me to read for you, then I cannot. Hey, Moon Cycles Tarot, what's going on? Okay. I pre-picked the cards as I said previously. We're going to look at the energies. Round and round. I'm also seeing a bit of chocolate here. This is The 2 and the 5 goes to a 7. And when we see a 7, we know that divine is present. This is about you having gone round the full cycle, understanding yourself, being able to get a good grip on what's going on around you, my Phoenicians, turning that into your favor, providing yourself with, affording yourself with luxuries that you never had before. The biggest one is discernment, my Phoenician, understanding how to use that third eye to your advantage. As I said, your future self will be able to pick up on all that glitters is not gold. Understanding fresh shit shines in the sunlight. Being able to swerve zemblanity without even thinking about it, darling dear. This is about you having conquered. Again, we have a 7 as well. Divine is definitely present. This is about you having conquered Decepticons. Pracalas, Pracalicious, and in some cases, your own self, your own mind. Realizing that your mind is what was tying you to a situation that you needed to let go of in the mental. As I said, my Phoenician, everything is being cleaned up in your life. Expect, some of you must expect, within the next 12 months, we have a 1 and a 3 going to the Empress. Some of you will be coming into your own. Fully understanding your worth, not wasting your energy, your mental energy on situations that only shone in the sunlight, darling dear. Divine has given you a broom to sweep out the room, the corners of your mind, freeing it for what? Empress boss up mode. Sorry about that. Right. Where you are at this moment in time, we have the 4 of Wands. This is about you having created some kind of security for yourself, having drawn to you like-minded souls. This also speaks about celebrations. Could be celebrations of accomplishments. This is the 1111 card. Some of you have found your Shangri-La now, and we'll be building on said Shangri-La as we go forward. I'm just going to turn over all the cards and see what we've got here. Your past situation. Actions that you took. Let's see. Looked at what you was investing in. Okay. Negative influences. Block pocketos. Hey. Oh. Okay. What's the next card? How others are seeing you. Love is in the reverse. Gemini energy. How's your Pentacale looking? Full on Queen of Swords. Yes, baby. In the reverse, I might add. Continue. Your ancestors' message. 10 of Swords. What you need to be aware of. 2 of Wands. Your final outcome, possible outcome. Page of Cups. Right, let me just have a quick look at this. Where you, as I said, where you are at this moment in time, my Phoenicians, you've created a stable foundation for yourself. A situation which was extremely difficult because you had a lot of mental torment and torture. It was as though you had one foot in both worlds, my Phoenician. Yes, baby. Having to make that head over heart decision, realizing the situations that you'd invested yourself in. Understanding that you had to what? Drop down and get your eagle on a situation that was affecting your health, your mental health, a situation that you was blinded to because you didn't have all of the answers. didn't know how to get the answers. This was definitely a love situation or an intimate situation. It could have been a close friend, family member, child. It's somebody whom you have seen the light about and have decided to no longer invest in, because they was bringing nothing but Queen of Swords energy in the reverse. Good golly gosh. Hold on to your ovaries, girls and boys. Boys, your scrotums. Anyhow, yes, baby. You was dealing with somebody who was emotionally unstable, extremely vengeful, and a cheater to boot. Good God. Disloyal. A lot of cheatation for some of my Phoenicians. You will have experienced childlessness. Whatever they did in that situation brought to you in that situation, it's made you become infertile. Unable to manifest. You was in a situation where you could not manifest. No matter how much you invested into that situation, it was always getting the same toxic outcome. Two of Wands in the reverse. A lot of mistake making, because you was dealing with the people that were not ambitious and did not want you to show any sign of being ambitious. They wanted to what? Drain you, right? Always causing conflicts to keep you what? On the hop. Unable to make true decisions. A lot of betrayal in that situation. Stabbation to all of the chakras. Yes, baby, with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is represented by Pisces as well as the Sun in energy. This is about that ending, bringing a new beginning for you, my Phoenician. A new beginning where there are many offers. But Divine is telling you to make sure that you use your third eye so that you can discern what offers are coming towards you. 12 months from now. What of the security of my Phoenician? Oh, lots of cards. As I pull out the card, it comes out with a fanfare. Okay, then everything is a sign in my readings, my Phoenician. We have the Four of Pentacles. Some of you will have acquired new properties. I'm seeing commercial properties. Acquiring of new businesses, understanding how to actually manifest to your advantage. Because one more for my Phoenicians will be telling you that Spirit is telling you that you are on the right path. Whatever you are doing right now, you are going to be securing that bag 12 months from now. The Four of Pentacles also speaks of Capricorn energy as well as Sun energy. This is about you having equal balance with your emotions and your security. Some of you are going to be moving to new properties, new areas where your health is going to continue to what? Turn around for the good. This is about you being able to maintain control of said security because you understand how to make lucrative investments of your time and your energies. You're also considering the difficult decisions that you made in the past with the Two of Swords. Okay. Yes, baby. But that decision has put you where? King of Pentacles, status, Porsche clap, Porsche clap. Yes, baby. This is about you bossing up. A lot of my Phoenicians are tapping into their entrepreneurships. I'm telling you, whatever you are doing at this moment in time, it is set to grow in ways that you cannot comprehend at this moment in time. Divine is telling you not to look back on what you lost in the past. All of those things was meant to happen, but Divine does not want you to leave that situation full of vengeance and bitterness. The actions that you took was to look at the time and the energy that you was investing in a situation, right? And you called world card on that shiznai. You dropped down and got your eagle on. Yes, baby. The world card is represented by Earth and Saturn energy, as well as fixed energies of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Divine is telling you to continue to be consistent and persistent with whatever you're doing. This is about putting your full focus in creating this new chapter in your life, one that is going to be given to you, but is not guaranteed, because you have to meet the divine halfway. It's not Amazon that can come and drop you off the package of good fortune and pentacles. No, you have to put in the effort. Leave situations behind. Some of you are still looking back at the pentacles that you lost in a situation, but they had to be sacrificed in order for you to wake up. The negative ones that are outside of you at this moment in time, they are full of black pocketers. Buddy, have you got a dime? Me not have it, you know. Yes, baby. That's exactly what's going on with them earth energy. Divine is also saying, as you move forwards towards this new chapter in life, this is not a time to be lending out any of your pentacles. This is about you keeping your finances close. Because there is still some out there that are waiting, right, to use you in ways that involve your pentacle, your mind, your spirit, and betraying you. Divine is telling you to keep that third eye shined at all times in order to reach this what? Stability and security. Because my Phoenicians, like attracts like. What else about these block pocketers? Good golly gosh, I'll leave that where it fell. What else about these block pocketers? All these cards dropping out. Good golly gosh. This was definitely a love interest that didn't want the situation to end. But that situation was also blocking. It could be love interest, somebody on the intimate, somebody that was on the good foot, in your intimate circle. Yes, baby. This person put a lot of energy into blocking your blessings. As I said, some of you are leaving a situation infertile after this person's comings and goings. I'm very sorry to hear that. Could even have said, this even speaks about a loss of a child or children in a situation, a much wanted child. This person was wishy-washy in and out your life, offering that cup to everyone. This person was also the bringer of bad news, deliberately bringing peccadillos, right, in order to cloud your thought and your mind. You know who they are. Sun energy, that's Leo energy. We also have the Tower. The Tower is represented by fire as well as Mars energy. We also have the Knight of Cups that shows up with what? Water and air energy. And we have the big Pentacle, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and it's back in the reverse. This person didn't want the situation to end, and this past person would definitely like to come and resurrect, right? Pull a full-on Lazarus, right? But it's not Lazarus, right? It's Judas in the same Peter suit. Yes, baby. Why do they want to come back? Because you know how to bend the matrix. This is about you changing your cycle, changing your everything, and understanding that you're not a tree. You don't have to stay where they left you. This is about you bending to new ways of thinking, leaning into that transformation of self. A 1 and a 9 goes to a 10. You ended that situation, a situation that they wasn't ready for it to end. Some of them maybe even trying to use your children to try and wheedle their way back up into the situation. Listen, don't you love your hairline? Don't you like the fact that you go to your bed, right, and sleep like a babe? Whatever emotion that was brought to the situation was brought there to drain you, and not only to drain you, it was meant to wake you up to the true blessings that are ahead of you. We only have one life, my Phoenician. This is not a dress rehearsal, nor is it a drill. Continue to be flexible. What's on the base of this deck? Message in the bottle from the Most High. This flexibility card also points out the fact that some of my Phoenicians are finding it very hard to acclimate themselves to this new way of living, because you was codependent, darling dear. And not only that, you was blinded to a situation that was not in your best favor. 101 in the chat room. Namaste. Come in. Come on in. What fell on the Queen of Swords? Good golly gosh. Yes, baby. Somebody's feeling extremely vengeful and bitter because they're going to continue to watch you rising. Oh, that fell on the floor. Oh, look at this. It fell on the floor in the reverse. This person is living on a knife's edge. Would love to come in and offer that cup to you, but you're not having it, right? This is why they're bitter. The fact that you claim dominion over yourself. Some of you have been feeling extremely isolated, but you had to be isolated because you needed to feel those feelings. Listen, if you're feeling nostalgia, listen, it's just Freddy Krueger in your dreams, blood. You need to get some lavender and sniff on that at nighttime. No, don't feel no nostalgia for anything in the past. And as I previously said, don't allow it to block your blessings. You're being given the key to boss up and create your own kingdom. This is what you're going to be looking at 12 months from now. Let whomsoever out there wants to count your Pentecost and be Sputnik in your life, let them. Let them. Somebody has to watch and somebody's got to clap. Who else is going to keep a journal of your comings and goings other than a hater? Especially one, right, that you've lost all your mojo for. Divine is trying to let you know you did not leave a situation behind that was serving you in any way, whether that is friend, family member, lover, husband, wife, father, brother, cat, dog, carrot, whatever. That situation was that you had to leave behind. It was affecting your health. And if you go back to that situation, that means you're going to be bending across your deepest senses and sensibilities. The fact that your ancestral team chose you as prototype. My Venusian, you've been gifted with the chance of living a life less ordinary. There are millionaires and billionaires out there that can't achieve it because it's not about the Pentecost. It's about the oneness within. Divine is asking you to be flexible on this journey. There's no straight line about this. This is about you navigating the zemblanity that is out there, the negativity that will be poured on you as you continue to separate yourself from situations that don't serve you. Why? Because Divine is promising you a true foundation. You know, one is about spirit, one that comes from the inside out. Divine is also cautioning you to control your environment. People have seen you separate yourself from a situation, a codependent situation, a situation where you was always the beaten down one. Yes, baby, Gemini energy. Lovers in the reverse. A lot of conflict and detachment, lack of accountability. That was definitely a wrong choice for you. One that came to change and reshape your world. But everything is by design, is by contract. What does the future self see about this love situation? This past situation? Is it still going to be an issue? No, baby. Divine is telling you to continue to pour away those cups of opium. Draw your red cloak of wisdom tighter to you, my Phoenician. As you see that waning crescent moon in the background, this is about you having atoned for that situation. Certain things cannot be perpetrated against you without you allowing it, my Phoenician. Look what we was discussing the other day. That one that I nearly said her name. Keep allowing herself to be locked up, locked in a room, Scotty. Lack of accountability. I told her she needs to get B.A. Baracus up in that bitch and be building shit. What do you mean? Anyhow, let's get back to the point. You had to move on from that situation, right? A lot of lies, untruths, Pisces, as well as Cancer energy was illuminated to you. This is about you having what divine illumination. Things always look better in the dark, but we all like a bit of sunlight on it, a little fresh perspective and duality, my Phoenician. 111 in the chat room. Namaste, come in. Two major arcana. Illuminated to a lot of lies, a lot of subterfuge, downright bull swanky. Divine wants you to know that that deception and those fears continue to tap into your intuition, because your intuition will guide you. And what happened in the past will not happen to you again. Once you claim dominion over yourself, your ancestors' message, they sat and they watched you be stabbed over and over again. Scotty! The Ten of Swords is represented by Pisces energy. Sorry, Gemini energy, as well as the Sun energy. They watched you go through traumatic experience after traumatic experience. But what you needed to understand, and what they need you to know, is that betrayal, that loss, that backstabberation, and smokeation indicated, right, was meant to leave you feeling powerless. Because the best and most stable foundation is built from rock bottom, my Phoenician. And with the full 2020, I told you, all of these past lessons is for you to stand up for yourself, tap into your abilities. Anytime you feel weak, call your 1111, your ancestral team. This is about some of you are going to be receiving sponsorships. This is signing of new contracts, could be possibly a new home, the buying and selling of properties. Ones also represent some of you are going to be moving in the summer, and that move is going to be the best move. You move into an area where nobody's going to know you, because everybody's got their back turned except the vengeful, spiteful one, right? Everybody except Sputnik, right, is still on your tail. Good God. Let's get the ancestral messages. was dealing with a shapeshifter. I told you, a Judas in a Peter suit. And it wasn't just one of them in some of my prototypes cases. It was many. $123 in the chat room. Namaste. Let me see who's in here. Hi, Leader Dan. Love Pearl Hawkins. Princess Leah. Melissa Morel. Hey. Who else is here? Good God. What does that say? Aliyah affirmations for good vibrations. Go, girl, go, go, go. Yes, baby, you make me have a good look. Dana Nicole here. Crystal Richards. Hey, hey, everybody. Glad you could join me. Who else is here? We've got Nilda Valencia. I'm feeling a bit Spanish now. And we've got Shanique Tarot. Hey, Tarot lady, what's going on, Oracle sister? Yes, baby. Ancestral message. It was meant to do that because you had to wake up and you had to be woken up in a hurry. Your energy is needed, my Phoenician. Your testimony is supposed to be the yellow brick road for other prototypes that have lost their way. I'm not telling you to go out there and save the world. Just one person. And you'll know when they present themselves to you. Right? I told you, the guardian of medicine. This is about healing. Holding the caduceus and the Ace of Cups. Yes, baby. Divine is asking you to continue to be open to healing information. This is about you tapping into your higher intuition. Because true guidance, when you're by yourself in your alone times, and the thoughts that you get, ones that are truly divinely guided, are not mean, they're not bitter, they're not self-hating. It's just like, for me, when I get them, it's just like a calm, quiet voice. Some of you have natural healing gifts. What else? What else? Baby. But you ain't taking no shit. A shield maiden reminds me of the Vikings. Yes, baby, they're the baddest bitches on the field. Trust and believe. Divine is telling you to make those plans. Whatever you lay down, make a journal, right? Where is your vision board? If there's things that you want and wish to see in your future, get yourself a little cool board. Google that shit. Get the magazines, cut them out and paste them on your board. What you see sinks into your subconscious and will surely be granted unto thee. But you also have to work on yourself. You see the Ace of Swords. This is about you thinking clearly now. Not allowing the shoe shine man or woman, right? Full of their what? Lies, subterfuge, and out and out bull swanky, right? To sneak up on a bitch and stab you in your what? Spinal chakra. Divine is giving you the arrow. This is about you surrounding yourself with protective energies. Call on Father God Most High, Ephesians 6:13. It's about to get wicked for you, my Phoenician. Why? Because you are a breakthrough. This is your time to access what is in Ketha and bring it to Malkuth. Always before you are about to be divinely blessed, this is when the stabation comes. This is when the skullduggerous crawl out of the sewer. This is when the sibling that you decided to leave because they hated you. They hated your eyelashes, right? Decides to send you a WhatsApp or a WhatsApp. No. If you backed off a bitch, let that bitch stay backed off. Your ancestral team can only do so much because you still have free will. Baby, there's an old man under the tree writing this tome for you and me. Yes, baby. Divine is telling you, your ancestors are telling you that you need to be what? Devoted and committed to securing this new future where you will have your soul family around you, your true soul family, working for mutual benefit. That will be cause enough for celebration, because you must continue to close the cycle. Some of you are still waiting for closure from bottom feeders. Why? They're only going to teach you more bottom feeding, and they're bitter. Look, if you have progeny in this situation, every time you and that person has to come in contact, they're going to bring toxicity. Talk about their new partner, talk about your vagina, and all these things that's got nothing to do with the progeny, right? Easter Island, Stevie Wonder, free go-to moves. Nobody has any power unless you give it to them. And this is not the time for you to be wasting your God-given talents and your energies on what was. Take the lesson and move on, Scotty, because this is what Divine wants to give you. The world, my Phoenician, the world. Stabberation. We want to know about these toxic ones. Where's my kipper? Kipper? Where is it? What's on the base of the kipper? Chicken heads, bottom feeders, I told you. Doppelgangers. What of these toxic ones? Trying to draw my Phoenician back into the mire, right? To blind them, right? From the truth of what they truly deserve. I told you, draw your red cloak of wisdom tighter, my Phoenician. Tighter. Don't allow it. A lot of you are getting psychic attacks. I have been getting, I'm telling you, I've been putting down some prayer over the last few days. And the best prayer that can be prayed for you, my Phoenician, is only the one that you pray for yourself. Nobody can pray for you like you can pray for you, right? Because I told you, you are in boss up mode. You have the world in your hands. A lot of you have been educating yourself on things what? Things like what? The world is a planet, your North Node. Now, my Phoenicians, I charge you with going to find out your Venus on how you love and you need to be loved. All these things you need to arm yourself with. Be armed and dangerous so that you can recognize what? The Peters. Was it the Judases in a Peter suit? Bad bitch to the bone. Look at all of that illumination behind you. We already saw it with the moon energy. A 5 speaks about change. This is about you allowing that change. What is this toxic one? Yes, baby, I've told you. You are always on their mind. Ephesians 6:13, right? Psalms 191. If your aura is not protected, if your etheric field is not protected, my Phoenicians, those arrows, those poisonous arrows have been affecting you. A lot of you have been feeling down-pressed and unsure. These are not your faults. They are not your feelings. Protect yourself, my Phoenician, because this person ain't hailing nah ramp. They've stepped up the subterfuge and turned the hate up to what? Unbearable, right? Because they didn't want the situation to end. They still wanted you to be a what? Mindless. Codependent. Right? Look what I said! I kid you not, you saw me shovel. This person came with a mask. You never knew who they were, even if they were a sibling. You never knew what type of person they were. always looked at you with those eyes. Every time you look up, those eyes are cutting to the left on you. Yes, baby. Forcing you to wear a mask. A mask of what? Subservience. And a thumber. Look what's on the base. Chicken head! I told you. Listen, don't allow these what? Bottom feeders, right, to infiltrate your etheric field. Protect yourself, my Phoenician. Protect yourself. You are here for a reason. And some of them don't want to let go of the situation because you have papers on them. If you're going to court and it's a court situation, baby, I'm telling you to sing like a canary. The canary, if you're going to tell it, do the usher. Tell the truth. Don't let this person, place, or thing intimidate you. Speak your truth. Right? There's still a chicken head. And there will always be a chicken head. Right? Look at this. What's that? That's two chiquitas in the background. Look, this one look good, smell good. Yeah, but his broad pocketers. He's got deep pockets and short arms. What else do we need to know? Look what jumped out again. The main melt. Listen. Prakala and Prakalisha, whomsoever they are in good company because they found what they need in that situation. Each other. Let's pray that they continue to focus on each other. Right? But he does want to bring the situation, he or she wants to bring the situation around to put that what? That stumbling block in your life. Break that stronghold, my Phoenician. Your seat of emperors and empresses is not a revolving door, dear. And those soul ties are real out in them streets. Divine is cautioning you. Your ancestors are cautioning you. This is what is promised for you, my Phoenician. What did you say? What about the love? Or where is the love? Let's have another look. See. Move these cards a bit because we haven't finished with everything quite yet. What about the love? They see Pentacali, they see good health, they see illumination, they see accolades, they see security, and they still ask, what about the love? Baby, it's not the love of a dick dealer, not a mattress back is going to become across it. They can't. They cannot. In the words of Jocelyn Hernandez, no. Divine saying, whomsoever approaches you is going to be approaching you with a clean heart. There won't be no nefarious in and out of your life. Right? If we read the Knight of Swords without it being the dick dealer's card in the Knight of Wands, without it being the dick dealer's card, right? Divine is saying that they understand that you are frustrated with your work and your life at the moment. But you need to turn that frustration into motivation. No matter what is going on around in that environment, Divine is asking you, because it can't make you. Because Divine gave us all free will to go into all situations with a clean heart. Otherwise, you will have problems moving forward. Problems and issues. They still want to know about the love. Your ancestral team is mixing and blending in the background. You've been on a difficult journey, Sagittarius energy. The road may be twisted ahead still, but no, you are going to reach your Shangri-La. I told you what is promised to you 12 months from now is your full-on security. True, like-minded souls, spiritually blessed and highly favored. This is about things starting to move swiftly, but you have to be of one mind, determined and focused, right? To leave the bottom feeders behind. People that haven't got a clue. People that are unproductive. And the Knight of Swords. Good golly gosh. This is also telling me, my Phoenicians, don't allow yourselves to be bullied, right? These are cowards. These are people that like to what? Get at you, right? Through your cranium. Some of them with flying monkeys, trying to bring in bullshit, right? To confuse and manipulate your situations. These people are not satisfied with their life, right? And their hate and their avarice is only going to give them health problems. Don't be a party to that. These people cannot maintain their balance. No, sir. And they're full of lies, bull swanky, and subterfuge. Keep your third eye shined. I told you, as you continue to ascend and step upon this ladder of what? One which you made. You're going to be a guiding light. You're going to be a beacon to ones that wrote you off before. They want to be around you now. They're coming with their pages cup. They're coming in as a page. You know how I feel about pages being immature, right? This page of cups in the upright is water and earth energy. Divine is saying, yes, be open to this new, fresh perspective, right? But realize, whomsoever is going to come and offer to you from the past, because I'm telling you, they're not happy that you don't want their cup of opium anymore. Opium, right? They're not happy. They're going to come through to make an offer towards you, my Phoenician. Trying to tug at your heartstrings, trying to use the relationship you had of past. Good God. They're hoping that you've forgotten everything. Have you forgotten everything? Did you forget? Did you? Baby. Certain things you never forget. Never. What about this page? Guilt and shame. Good golly gosh. Them really I feel it and I got through it. This person is crying by themselves. Yes, and spying like Sputnik, gathering all of the information. They've gone from a page to a king with their watching of you. Good God. This person is watching you boss up and they don't like it. They're seeing that you finding balance in your life, right? Being able to balance out your pentacle, being able to what? Pay what needs to be paid. Yeah. They thought that you was going to turn back around and come back to them. Being extremely malicious with the gossip. Let them talk. That's all they can do. Again, we see Two of Swords. You made the right decision. Continue to canter off at a hot trot. Don't allow them to drag you back into the mire. You can expect some messages coming in. You're going to hear about them. It's on the base of the deck. Look. Why? Because you're the empress of everything. They're going to try and offer you gifts, right, to throw you off kilter. There's nothing that anybody can give you that you cannot give to yourself at this point, my Venusian. And not all money is good money. Remember, I told you that. Yeah. This person has got zemblanity and bad luck on their side. And they're having a lot of issues and a lot of responsibilities. Right? And they want to come out of the cold on you. Baby, darling, sweetie pie. Let's get this away and give it another shufty. And I'm out of here. I've got to get my steps in. I've only got what? 704 on the clock. Right? I did 10,000 yesterday. So I've got to do 20,000 steps today. Let's get the final messages up for my Venusians. Let's get a fresh deck and then I'm out of here for show. I'm going to go with the life lessons deck. Continue to educate yourself and allow those spiritual downloads and to take immediate action. You'll feel it in your solar plexus when you're on the right path. Some of you are going to be going back into education. Seeking higher achievements, higher attainments. Any further intel from the ancestors? Yes, baby, you are the author of your life. We already saw the world card. And you see what's promised. True security, true stability, like-minded people working with you, not against you, right? Divine is asking you to balance out your nutritions and understand and realize certain foods that you're feeding yourself is aiding and abetting depression and lack in your life. Right? But you're on the right path. Whatever you've been doing swell. Continue to lock in and focus on your direction. And be that bad bitch, the shield maiden in your life. There's nothing like a bit of clarity from being effed over. To put a bit of flight in your tail, eh? Yes, baby. Nothing like it. Do we have anything more for my Phoenicians before I toddle off? Oh, yes, baby. This fell in the reverse. Negative. It could be a negative family influence. Somebody that's close to you. This could be an ex-partner, a sister, a brother, whatever. They're going to try and use your progeny to get back and cross that divide that you created. Right? Told you. What just fell on the floor? Look at this. False person fell in my lap. Right? Yeah. Look. Fell off the pile right next to me. Whatever that big dealer is out there doing, they're laying it right with somebody who is bitter and spiteful. And there's a lot of secrets going on over there. Oh, well, we don't care. But like I said, don't allow them to use your progeny to sneak back in your life. Don't make them kick down your dolly house. No! Right? Speak your truth. Because you are that badass. We already saw it. You, the shield maiden. A proper Viking. Yeah? Step on their neck, my Phoenician. Don't allow them to scuff you. Not at this point. Not when you've been guaranteed security and stability. Continue to hear the music of the universe, my Phoenician. Some of you are musicians. It's time you started sharing your work, darling dear. Told you. You need to educate others on what music you are creating in this Malkuth. Share your knowledge and your wisdom and your music. It's lovely. And never forget, fresh shit shines in the sunlight. Continue to clean up your life, my Phoenician. Continue on the path where you are now, because security and stability has been granted unto thee. And on that note, I drop the mic. Thank you very much for following me throughout all of this reading, as well as for your bookings and donations. And as I said during the read, not everybody I will read for. Some are karmics. They are definitely Judases in Peter suits. Okay? Anyhow, I'm going to toddle off now. Toddle over to Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. And as I always say, hey Fatima, is it the second time we've caught each other? Nice to see you, thumbs up. Anyhow, and as I always say, from the ashes, baby, namaste. Hey Laura, and speak the truth 1111. Yes, baby, and Sandra Carey.